Alright. We should be live, hopefully. Oh my god, we're live. Oh, that was a real mess around. I need to check this on my phone to make sure that everything is gravy because I'm managing this myself and it has been a long time. I said that I want to try and get back into this and do this regularly. So here I am. We're doing something a bit differently. I'm not doing gameplays on this channel. That is on my Twitch, which I will put in the comments if you want to check it out. It's called Local Games. Twitch.com/local game. This is if you want to come and hang out with me while I play video games. But yeah, I'm not playing video games on this channel anymore. I shouldn't have been doing that, but you know, I have hobbies. Anyways, welcome to this live stream. This is queer based. We are doing primarily like homophobic reactions. Sorry. Need to get used to this again. I'm doing reactions to Reddit stories, primarily like homophobic parents, because there are some like ridiculous stories out there. I just can't believe this stuff is still happening. I was very blessed with my mum's reaction. She was kind of like, oh yeah. And then I felt like she didn't take my gayness seriously because she was like, oh, that's, you know, that's great. And that was the reaction I got. She was not bothered by it at all, which was fantastic. It was a great reaction. She was just like, you're still you, basically. So, very blessed. How loud that is. Let's turn that up. Too loud now. Yeah, with headphones, shouldn't I? Why is there? Oh no, there's only one. Why is this on restream still? Guess it doesn't. I'm not using restream and they've still got my. Anyways. But the first story. This is an Am I the Asshole? I swear. I might get demonetized and we don't want that again. Am I the a-hole? I just can I zoom in? I don't have glasses on. Did I put my glasses on? I mean, I had never done this before. Oh my god. Oh! I'm putting my glasses on, just give me a second. My desk. There's cat hair everywhere. This is gonna be a lot more chill than my like sit down record videos because obviously we're live and I'm just hanging out. I like doing live videos. They're more fun and chill. Kid, she's laying on my bed. I want to show you. See her. The computer. Alright. Let's get this is gonna be juicy. So basically, this is from Am I the Asshole? I just came across this while I was on Reddit, and then we'll get into the homophobic parent stories. But basically, from what I see, this guy, this woman actually. Oh, hang on a minute. It says, am I the asshole for being upset that my husband of 8 years came out as gay, wants a divorce, and is trying to take everything, including our kids? So the gay guy is being dirty. Ooh. Alright. I, 33 female. Sorry. Oh, now I have to yawn. I, 33 female, have been married to my husband, 34 male, for 8 years, and we have 2 beautiful children together, 6 female and 4 male. They've been married for 8 years, plus they've been together for however many years before that if they didn't get married straight away, and they've only just had kids. Up until recently, I thought we had a good marriage. We've had our ups and downs, but nothing that ever made me think he was unhappy or that our relationship was falling apart. I mean, if he was in the closet, of course you wouldn't know, like, he's gonna hide it. I wonder if there was any cheating. I hope there wasn't any cheating because that is horrible and it would hurt, especially if it's still being hidden and the wife doesn't know. I don't like cheating. Some men and female don't count same-sex intercourse and kissing and stuff as cheating, but like it still is and it hurts. But obviously, like, he's gonna mask really well and you're not gonna know. A few months ago, my husband sat me down and told me that he's gay. She took it and has only recently realized that he is really late out of the closet. But I'm glad that he realized, because I was seeing this girl. Well, she's not a girl, she's a woman. She was like 29 at the time, and I was in my early 20s. I liked my older women. I thought they had less issues, but turns out their issues are worse than younger lesbians because they're more stuck in their ways. I had issues too. I still got issues, but I'm working on them. Therapy. What was I saying? Yeah, anyway, so this woman, I'm getting into my story time now. So this woman that I was dating, she was 29. She's like, I'm too old to come out. She wasn't comfortable coming out as a lesbian. She was like, it's too late for me. I was like, it's never too late to come out as a lesbian. Like, that's such a sad life to live. Oh, well, I think she was bi, actually. But she was forever going to live her life in the closet. I cut contact with her. But as far as I know, she's still in the closet, and that is so sad. And I can't imagine living my life like that. But she was terrified to come out because of her age, and I was like, why does age matter? Like, just because you've dated men or because you're in your 50s or whatever, like, I'm so glad this guy was like, I've realized I'm gay and I'm going to come out. Like, it's not worth staying in the closet. It's really not. Don't do it. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Like, what matters is your truth and who you want to be and what you want for your life, because it's, at the end of the day, it's your life and it's a life that you want to live. He said he needs to live his truth. Yeah, exactly. He needs to live his truth. Yeah. And wants a divorce. I think that's fair. I was blindsided. I never saw this coming, and I feel like my entire world has been flipped upside down. I mean, that's fair. He would have masked it extremely well, and yeah, she never would have seen it. I mean, it would have been hard for her to not recognize that, yeah, that one of my neighbors is doing something. It's usually a really quiet street. Yeah, she never saw it coming and thought she was happy. I mean, that's one of the hardest ways to break up, is when you think you're completely happy and then your partner's like, well, actually, I want to end things. This is a bit differently. He's gay. Like, you know, he wants to be with the same gender, you know? That's just how it is, unfortunately. I never saw this coming, and I feel like my entire world has been flipped upside down. I understand that this is a big moment for him, and I want to be supportive, but I'm also hurt, angry, and heartbroken. I mean, it's so good that she wants to be supportive of him. That's fantastic. I think that's amazing that she's recognizing it, that it's a big moment for him. And it's also important that she's recognizing that she's angry and hurt and also heartbroken. Like, this is huge for both of them. It's really hard. She's going to go through a divorce. She doesn't even know what's coming yet. Like, like, from what we read from the title, there's a massive bombshell coming. Wonder if my audio is peaking. I should really check that. Yeah, should definitely check that. Alright, I only got glasses on. My phone's not opening for me. My audio. Golden. Um. Oh God. Here's where things get worse. I'm not looking forward to this, but this is probably where she gets into the tea. Not only is he asking for a divorce, but he's also trying to take almost everything in the process. I don't like, sure, you've realized that you're gay. That's great. Very happy for you. I don't know what their marriage was like, but she could be a horrible wife. I don't know. But from what I understand and from what I'm hearing, like, you don't have to go full nuke. Like, it could be an amicable divorce. You can split your assets. I understand that you're hurting and whatnot, but you used to love that person. You don't have to treat them like absolute rubbish and strip them of everything. Like, I went through a lot in my childhood between my parents, and I just can't believe what happened. And the fact that people, that one person can do that to another. And the fact that this guy is wanting to take everything. He's the main breadwinner in our family, and because of that, he's arguing that he should get most of our assets, including the house. We both contributed to our savings and household, but since his salary is high, he feels entitled to more. See, the thing is, I don't know how it works in America, but they've got kids involved. So it's a bit different, and I don't think he will get what he wants because the courts will think of the children. And his salary is higher, so they often think about the one who has less salary. Man, I'm getting stressed reading this. I think I'm getting a bit triggered. I just can't believe he's doing this to her. Wouldn't you want to take care of them? Especially, like, he doesn't sound very nice if he's trying to do this to her. I feel like, oh no, I skipped it, sorry. And if that wasn't enough, he's also filing for full custody of our kids. He says he's been a very involved father, which is true. I mean, that's good. But I'm just as involved. Yeah, I mean, if not more. So she's saying that she's even more involved. It's great that he's been, like, just as involved. But it sounds like he wants a medal for it. Like, he's a parent. They're supposed to be involved with their children. So I've been the primary caregiver since they were born. Yes, I've struggled with anxiety and depression in the past, but I've worked hard to manage it and be there for our children. Now he's using that against me to try and take them away. That's just, I just cannot believe that. I can't believe he's using that against her. Like, she's had struggles, and now and she's been the primary caregiver too. Like, dude, it's your decision to end um the marriage. Sure, like, go and be with your your desired partner, male partner. Sure, but you don't need to, like, wreak havoc in the divorce and also drag the children through this as well, because that's what's going to happen. That's what always happens. The kids get dragged through it. It's terrible, and it sets the kids up for disaster later in life and the need for therapy. Lots of it. I feel like he's not just ending our marriage, but he's ripping my entire life apart. Yeah, well, it sounds like it. He's definitely trying to rip your life apart. I get that he's going through a lot, yeah, but I don't think it's fair that he's trying to take everything. I totally agree. It's ridiculous that he's trying to take everything. our home, our savings, and most of all, our children. I feel like he's being selfish, trying to secure his future at the expense of mine and the kids. It's like I'm being punished for something I had no control over. So this is where I hope the court steps in and kind of gives him a slap across the face, because he's being very selfish and just thinking about himself. And maybe he's being, oh, woe is me kind of thing. I hope the court is like, no, like, this is not happening. She's put an update. I'm gonna go through these an update. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We gotta finish this story. I feel like he's being selfish, trying to confuse. It's like I'm being punished for something I had no control over. He says I'm being unreasonable for not wanting to let him take the lead in the divorce. Of course, she's not gonna let you take the lead in the divorce. You want to take everything. Oh my god, he sounds like an absolute tool. Oh my god. He claims he's trying to be fair, but I can't help but feel like he's not being fair. I wonder if he's got a bit of a personality disorder. So, am I the arsehole for being upset that my husband wants a divorce, is trying to take most of our assets, and is fighting for full custody of our kids? Or am I overreacting because I'm emotional right now? Ooh. Apparently there's an update. Why is this moving? I'm receiving a lot of negative messages, subreddit, so I won't be responding further to keep my situation private. I just wanted... No! I want an update. This was 6 months ago. I really hope that she's okay. Ooh, update 2. For those asking, no, I'm not in the US. Oh, she's in New Zealand. I don't know about the New Zealand. I won't be replying to comments as I'm here just to seek advice. If that makes me seem like a bot, so be it. I don't care. I already have enough on my plate. I'm currently in talks with a family attorney and a relationship property lawyer. And no, I'm not interested in hooking up. Oh my god. People are messaging her about hooking up? That is unbelievable. I can't believe that. Oh my god, people are so unbelievably... I don't know if I can say it without getting told off by YouTube. I can't edit it out, but you get what I'm saying. Like, they're rabbits. That's just unbelievable. Thank you to everyone who has shared their personal experiences. It's given me a lot of courage and confidence to stand up for myself. I mean, I'm very happy for her, and I hope the advice has helped. Someone said lawyer up, definitely. Don't be afraid to fight dirty and do not be nice. Look, he's already fighting dirty. I took the high road in my divorce and wish I hadn't, because he just used the legal system to continue to abuse me. I mean, you definitely got to be smart about this, because he's dirty. Definitely not the asshole. Yeah, this is the best advice you're going to get. Get a lawyer who's capable of playing hardball. The goal isn't to be unreasonable, but since your husband's fighting dirty, you need someone capable and willing to go toe to toe with him and his attorney for the marital assets and custody you deserve. As the saying goes, in divorce, never take advice from your enemy. As hard as... Yeah, because they have an ulterior motive. Like, he wants everything. He wants the kids. He wants all the money, all the assets. He just wants to leave you with nothing. So he's obviously going to twist things and probably gaslight you and condition you to just give him everything. As hard as that is, it's the lens you have to look at it. It's the lens you have to look at this divorce through, even as you work to create an amicable relationship after the divorce. Honestly, I wouldn't even create an amicable relationship. You have to stay cordial for the kids, but that's it. He's gaslighting you about what he deserves. Learn to recognize the manipulation. This person is just onto it. Also, STI screenings are necessary. He didn't just discover he's gay without doing some research. 100% agree, actually. He totally would have cheated. Great advice all around, and you've made a very good point about getting tested. if she has unfortunately contracted one from him. Ooh, she could also use that in the divorce. Why do I keep saying device? In the divorce. Definitely. Yeah, this person has said it too. Don't forget about the part OP this could be done. Yeah. And then the next person was like, reminds me of my narcissistic ex. It felt like they just ejected me from our lives together. Yeah, I mean, this is a pattern. This person, I don't know, what she experienced in her relationship. She's just talking about a divorce, but just as well he realized he was gay because she's getting out. It's going to be an ugly divorce, but at least she's getting out. I really hope that her lawyer can help her. So I read this story and I just cannot believe it. I really hate the color of this page. Like, I had a migraine yesterday. I don't know why I've got this bright light. It's not very good either, but Okay, I could not believe it when I read this title, and I skimmed through this story a little bit this morning, but I was just I couldn't believe it. So my mum compares gay people to Nazis. Say that? Ah. Anyways, let's open it. Told off. So me and my siblings and mum were in the dining room doing a puzzle. I don't remember how, but the topic of Trump came up. We are Democrats, by the way. I'm just going to put the conversation down like a script. Mum, you know the policy I liked from Trump? Me, what is it? Mum, he made it so that you have to have your biological sex on passports and IDs. Me, oh, okay. Sure, that's a good policy. How is this going to bring grocery prices down? That is true. Grocery prices are insane. Like, oh my god, a loaf of bread is nuts. I saw this video of a knife carving store. They refused a couple because they wanted to put a N symbol on their knife. I don't know how they switched to this. I don't understand. Mum, oh wow. This might not be a fair comparison, but or she, here we go again. Like, you just know that the mum would have had a tone and you know there was a baker who refused to bake a wedding cake for a gay couple because it was against her beliefs. Isn't that technically the same? Look, I'm not, I don't agree with homophobic people, but some people have beliefs and they don't agree with gay people, and it's their life. If they don't want to bake a cake for a gay person, I mean, I guess it's the same as racism. Like, if someone refused to bake a cake for someone who wasn't Caucasian, like, they would get major hate, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, it's your life, if you don't want to do something that makes you uncomfortable, why should you? But then again, if someone said that about, someone of color, I'd be completely enraged. So I don't even know why I'm saying that about it was gay, because I'm gay and I wouldn't be happy if someone refused to bake me a cake. But then I just wouldn't give them that business. I would just be like, well, screw you. You're an a-hole. And I'm going to go and give someone who's much nicer my business. And I would also write reviews and be like, this person refused to bake me a cake because I'm gay. Do not give them business. Anyways, that's not the point of the story. So yeah, she's like, the baker refused to bake a wedding cake because the people were gay. Isn't that technically the same as the knife? And this person's like, no, I technically agree with my mum. No, I typically agree with my mum when she says bigoted things because she will not stop arguing, and I don't want her to think I'm gay if I defend it. Not trying to go to conversion therapy. That describes the type of mum that she is, which is, why would you send your child to conversion therapy? Like, that's just really effed up. But I was like, no way. She compared a gay person to an N. Like, being gay is nothing. Like, we have not done anything anything to another person. Nothing. We just love the same sex. I mean, I love women. Oh, they're just gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful. I cannot talk enough about how gorgeous women are, right? I think you can tell. You can tell from my reactions to TV shows and women, right? Been on my channel for a while. Um, and then she's like, "Oh no, that's way different. Like ends are way worse." And then is this be serious? Um, and then, but it's different beliefs. The same way they're allowed to refuse ends because of their beliefs, and they sued her and shut her business down. Whoa, no way! They sued her and they got her business shut down. I mean, oh, that is some serious repercussions. I mean, I feel like people of color would have done that too. It is discrimination. It is, I mean, I probably wouldn't have gone that far. I wouldn't have sued. I don't believe in suing that type of person unless it's like serious. I don't know. I don't typically like drama and stuff like that. I'm very soft. But I can't believe her business got shut down. That is insane. Oh, I would have just written. I mean, yeah, I would have just written reviews. But these people went next level. They really stand up for their rights, I guess. Oh, yeah. And then this person just caved and was like, "Okay, you're right. I'm so dumb, bro." After this, she later on talked about how gay imam, priest but Muslim, assassinated. She said that the same way the assassinators. I don't understand that. That's crazy. Oh my god, that person. Oh my god, I bet she regretted gay people. I would have been like pretty. I got that is F. Oh, this story. I went through old posts. Okay, so I was just like, this is a very good way to do this one. So my mum was in a very toxic relationship with a man who was a very big Trump supporter. Man, there's a lot of like stories about Trump supporters and stuff like that. Still, yeah, I think so. And who was very obviously transphobic and homophobic. Now, with the transphobia, he'd admit to it, but he was also insisting that he wasn't homophobic. So one night we were talking while eating dinner, and somehow we got into a conversation on how he was pretty much sexually harassed by an older man when he was around 14. Okay, so he went through stuff when he was younger. So obviously that's going to taint his views, and I don't know if he dealt with that, if he went to therapy and if he processed it. Like that affects you definitely. And if he hasn't processed that, it's definitely going to make him homophobic throughout the year. Affect him. And my mum says maybe that's why you're homophobic. So he starts saying, "No, I'm not homophobic. I just don't agree with them those things in public and trying to push their agenda on me." I mean, unless they're like actually rubbing it in your face and just like, I don't know, trying to push their agenda actually onto you the way that other members of the community. Um, the way that this um other things been done I don't even want to get into this type of discussion. Let's just not go down that route. Um, people chase. Or something like that. Now, talking to him has always been like talking to a brick wall. He's definitely. So I honestly didn't think I would be able to get anywhere in a conversation with him regarding politics or LGBTQ plus topics. But I saw this as my golden opportunity that I'd probably never get again. So I said to him, well, are all straight people who show affection in public trying to push their straight agenda onto other people? And the look of realization on his face was absolutely priceless. And he just says to me, I never thought about it like that. Maybe I am homophobic. Absolutely hilarious. And while I couldn't change his mind, though I did try, at least I made him a little self-aware, I guess. Now that is a really good way of putting it. Well, is the fact that a straight person does that, like, why is that seen differently? Why can a straight person show PDA and hug and kiss and all that sort of stuff? Like, why aren't you offended by that? You know, it's hypocritical when it's like, I'm fine with same-sex couples doing that, but oh no, sorry, I'm fine with opposite sex couples doing that, but same-sex couples can't do that. That's wrong. That's icky. You know, it's like, no, that's um. I I had found another one. Oh, this one. So this is a homophobic parent. I'm finally getting to the homophobic parent moment. Oh, I couldn't believe this. Because, like, you know, my grandma was a Jehovah Witness. She was lovely. Died of cancer, and she was Jehovah Witness for, from her 20s, and died of cancer. Anyways, we're not going to go into that. Hi, female 17. Want to go to junior prom with my girlfriend, female 17. But my mum is a strict Jehovah's Witness and baptized and won't support it. It makes me mad as she is very hypocritical and smokes and drinks and curses as well as has tattoos. Okay, that coming. Sorry, mailman came. If it needs a signature, I can't miss it. I hate going to the post office. Why am I putting these on? I don't even need these. Pilot mode. That doesn't even sound like a Jehovah. The ones I've met, they don't swear. They're very soft and gentle. They don't smoke. They don't drink. They don't have tattoos. They're very like proper. And my God, this lady's unhinged. I feel like she's. I don't know. Maybe she joined a religion to find herself. I'm not even sure. Um, yeah. Anyways, so I feel bad for this. Drive me nuts. She knows me and my girlfriend are more than friends, but she doesn't allow us to even lay in the same bed together. Um, like, oh, she's 17. She's nearly an adult, so she can get out of where she's living. She can get out. She can live with her girlfriend. I don't know what her girlfriend's mother's situation is. I would like to know that, because if her girlfriend's mother is nicer, then maybe they could move in when 18 until they get onto their feet. But I don't know. That doesn't. Um, she has forced me to go back to Bible studies and tell my girlfriend we should be friends. My twin brother's going to prom with his girlfriend, who's my best friend. 17, and it sucks just not being able to go with anyone but myself. I mean, they could be sneaky. When a parent is like this, it encourages their child to be sneaky. It just happens, but like, this girl doesn't seem like she even has that thought. Ah, right, okay. Um, I would just sneak my girlfriend there, but this is also memory to share with I want to share with my mum. Should I let go of the idea of sharing prom with my mum or give up on going with my girlfriend? Is there any way I can work around this? So worth mentioning I'm homeschooled and me and my girlfriend go to different schools. Oh, that's hard. I mean, she seems to love her mum if she wants to share her prom memory with her. But also her mum's restricting her and so she can't go with her girlfriend. So, like, it depends if she wants to share that memory with her mum or if she wants to not go with her mum and do it with her girlfriend. Can you just say you were going alone to prom or find a guy that would pretend to go out with you? Yeah, but I mean, if her mum goes, she just have to go with her girlfriend as a friend and just not be live with her around her mum. I mean, she could share the memory with both and just be friendly with it. It would suck, but you can't have your cake and eat it too in that way. Have a look at homophobic parents. All right, we looked at that one. How communicate? Oh, this one. This one looked like. I have homophobic issues. Okay, first of all, they admitted that they have issues with homophobia. That's important. Because I've fallen in love to a gay man and I pray for them. I don't like that. That makes me feel ick. You can't pray for them, alright? He's gay. That's just how it is. They're gay. Get over it. Same as a straight person is straight. Move on. I've fallen in love with a straight woman. It doesn't end good for you. Same as falling in love with a gay man doesn't end good for you. Get out. But since that, I always feel they hate me and my heart literally hurts because of that. But the gay male I've fallen in love and pray for don't feel that. I feel like this person's English isn't their language. Don't feel that because he feel other guy, not feel female. Definitely English, not. How to change the feeling, like I have imagination that they keep stabbing me in the back. I don't know. They might be stabbing you in the back, but I feel like you're also kind of creating this in your head too because person doesn't feel the same way. but not as bad as it happened. Help me. I'm straight female from from Indonesia. This is not a fraud scam. How to be normal because I see other girl that's not attached is not hurt as I do. Yeah, it's because you want him, but he's gay, and like you just I don't know. You got to create some distance. Yeah, the person with the comment has like. For starters, I recommend not using terms like gay male, gay female. They're human beings, OP, not science experience. Just say male or woman. I don't disagree with that, but like also she just wanted to like state that he's gay. Yeah, I say human. Yeah, I used to be dear to them and accept them until I pray for this male, and I feel his hatred for abandoning me, blame me for having lust for him. Well, this lust never happened except for God's will. Oh no, oh. She sounds like a religious person. Homosexuality maybe, or maybe it's just because he's gay and she likes him that she's against it. Oh god, I mean it's just toxic for both heterosexual and LGBT because we always make enemy of each other since that deep using. Oh god, no. Oh, I do not understand what you just said. Oh no. Silly gay boy, are you sad for them or why? God. How do I was a homophobic mother? Hi, how are you? Aside from interracial marriage, I agree 100%. Don't watch too much. Read, grow your mind. We all start with growth, but God is good. Trust the process. First thing that black people rejected called Christianity and preached it to me, teaching you incredibly harmful extremist. Homosexuality, man, God. Man-made diseases, black reality TV shows, self-hate, media. Basically everything in this world. American police, homosexuality, immunizations. English. Oh god. Feminism, drugs, perms and relaxers, media influence. I can agree, media influence. Bad. The first thing that we must to seek therapy. We need to seek therapy, Mum. The way you're behaving has become dangerous and you're scaring me and our family. I can help you find an affordable psychologist if you need help. We can go together. I just need to say I need help. I love you deeply and I my life and I know people and I know some part of you is trying to help, but this isn't the right way. Let's go to somebody who can listen to how you're feeling. This person has commented actually a fair bit. Make sure you give short, direct responses and that comments firm but empathetic and come from a the mum is too far gone. Look, this level of bigotry is too extreme to handle on your own. OP, this is something where your mum has entered a hysterical state. She won't listen to anything you have to say now. You need a mediation. Honestly, I don't know if you can say anything to her. I feel like she is just too far gone, even with the therapist. Like that is just some people. Listen, um, yeah, that person is just insane. Maybe I'm her. Oh yeah, I saw that. My mom. Yeah, I saw that too. Scared my parents. Ooh, ooh, this one. Okay. Oh God. Homophobic parents are just, I can't believe they kicked their parents out of a safe home, and it's unbelievable. All right, this story is, I love reading the comments too, because some people have really good advice. Not sure if this is the right place to share this, but I want to sit up a bit. Not sure if this is the right place to share this, but I want to rant and get some advice. A couple of years ago, I was dating for the first time, and it was a girl. My parents found out, they made my life hell, female to female. And I think it deeply traumatized me. They put me in conversion therapy. What is conversion therapy? You know that I'm very lucky, like, to have to Google conversion therapy. Conversion therapy is the pseudo-scientific practice of individual sexual orientation, gender identity, gender expression to align with heterosexual gender norms. Methods that have been used to end include forms of brain surgery, surgical or chemical hormonal castration, aversion therapy, treatments such as electric shocks, nausea-inducing drugs, hypnosis, counseling, spiritual intervention, visualization, psychoanalysis, and arousal. That conversion therapy is ineffective at changing a person's sexual orientation or gender identity, and it frequently causes. This should be child abuse. This should be child abuse. The fact that this was and possibly is even still allowed is disgusting. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Oh my God, the poor people who go through conversion therapy, it's just disgusting. Thankfully, it was virtual since they just so and was easy to. Okay, they didn't get the full experience, so that's great based on what I just read. They'd follow me, tell me there's a demon inside of me in the house, show up if I was at a Walgreens or Walmart or whatever aisle I was. My guess is to see if they can catch X. They'd call my school and teachers, shop at school, almost sent me to my found a job before they were able to send me away to stay here since they didn't know I knew. Read my diaries, went through my stuff, wake me up in the night for prayer, and so many other things. These parents, oh my God, they're absolutely unbelievable. They're disgusting. I just can't believe. I can't believe them. It just makes you realize, like, reading these stories. I mean, I knew I was lucky, but it just makes me realize even more how lucky I am and was, like, with my mom's reaction. My dad doesn't even know I'm gay. I have no contact with him, but I was so blessed. I really feel for this person. I just did this. 13. This was 14 days ago. I wonder how old this. They would try and catch them. Wake them up for prayers. I know these might not seem like a big deal since I was out. That doesn't matter. It's still trauma. It's a big deal. And they only went as far as to threaten to hit me, but never did. They still caused you fear. But all this together left me in a deep state of paranoia, and how levels of trust issues really high, low. Yeah. High levels of trust issues. This happened when I was 16 and I'm about to turn 20 in a couple of months, and every time it trigger me in any way, I cry as if it all just happened yesterday. This person needs to cut their parents out of their life. I went years without sleeping, right, as I would wake up in the middle of the night, check my screen time to see if they've used my phone. I would memorize the time before bed to make sure they didn't change. I wonder if this is going to create issues in a relationship. They're going to need some serious therapy to work. I always felt watched. and thought every car that was driving near me for too long was them, even if it wasn't our car. I would have visions of them walking on the sidewalks of any street I was driving on and freak out and sometimes rapidly break out of fear. I thought they had a PI on me and always felt watched. At the end of 23, my ex broke up with me, after around 8 months, I realized how badly I was sleeping. This constant state of paranoia is wearing off. Finally realized the way I was living was not normal. Told my sister, my mum, and watched a love movie where the characters committed a sin. My mum rotted for them saying it was okay. And that. I know these are fictional characters, but it made me so upset and sad since she only felt it was acceptable to be straight. My parents have rooted for one of my siblings' toxic relationships, but would not root for my, at the time, really healthy gay relationship. Yeah, that's terrible. But that's usually how it goes. If it's straight and toxic, yay. If it's gay and healthy, like, that's disgusting, which is just absolutely terrible. A couple of days ago, my mum made a comment about how she was scared to have Hijo's Maricone, which is, oh, I hate that word, it's disgusting. Spanish in front of me at a family gathering. All of this makes me so upset every time I have to make a homophobic comment at least once a week. I know it's hard to cut family out because it's like family is blood and you're supposed to keep them in your life. But honestly, if they're this toxic, you're better off kicking them out of your life and just being happy because it's not worth it. This person needs to kick them out of your life. It makes me feel jealous of my siblings, which I hate since I've never been a jealous person, and I hate that the people I feel jealous of are my siblings since my parents are always rooting for their love like I wish they did with mine. Yeah. I wonder if the siblings have done anything or if they're just in the crosshairs. With all of this and so much more unsaid, I am just lost. I don't know what else to do to move on from my parents' homophobia. I have come to terms with the fact that due to their religion. Hang on. Sorry, my housemate. Cat, because the cat lives in my room. It's very cute. Uh, I posted a photo of her in my. Sorry, I'm looking at my room to make sure everything's okay. I posted a photo of the cat in my most recent upload of Stupid Wife season 2 episode 3 reaction. You want to see what the cat looks like? She's very cute. Where's this? So, I don't know what else to do to move on from my parents' homophobia. I have come to terms with the fact that due to their religion. Hang on a second, my twin wants me. Sorry. Just give me a sec. religion, they thought they were doing the right thing, but I can't shake that they did not care about my well-being. Look, it doesn't sound like they care about their well-being at all. And they're just, I don't know. The heck is SH? When they found out, they went through all my stuff, including a journal where I expressed my, oh, that's dark. Dark thoughts about knowing they won't accept me and my SH addiction. They knew about this, acted like they didn't, but still didn't care and pushed me further to depression and a SH addiction. What is SH? I am now over a year clean, but still dark thoughts ever since. What is SH? SH addiction. Oh, right. That is really dark. Oh, this poor person. I have tried many things to get over it, like journaling, reading, watching videos about others' experiences, and doing what I now regret the most, which is talking to them about it. I'm highly unconfrontational, and this was something I thought for over a year before finally doing it, and it just ended up hurting more since they have not changed their mind at all. I mean, these parents are just disgusting. Their child has come to them needing help, and they've just, oh my God. I tried to get mentally ready to hear them stand on their opinions, and I thought I was ready, but I was not. I don't think you're ever going to be ready for that. I am at a loss for where to go to move on from the hurt they have caused, and I am tired of being like in the dark thoughts. I have no clue what to do to make myself feel better. I cannot believe that. That is, oh my God, that is dark, and this poor person is going through a lot. I can't believe that. That is a really dark story. And that is so sad. Holy Lord. That is not a story to end on. But unfortunately, I need it. The stream is ending here. I cannot believe that. Those parents are absolutely horrible. This person has a lot of healing to do. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Oh God. I want to do this more. I really enjoy reading Reddit stories. I want to interact with like you more as my audience, and yeah. Holy Lord, that is unbelievable. Thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry to end it on such a dark story. I hope you enjoyed me reading Reddit stories, queer ones at that, and I'll see you in my next video. Much love.